and welcome. You are watching Business Today. I'm Neetu Chandra Sharma. The US is considering a 25% tariff on imported pharmaceuticals, including finished drugs. This move could significantly impact India. As the second largest holder of USFDA-approved plants, India plays a crucial role in global pharmaceutical supply chain. Yet, the country continues to face regulatory and trade challenges. I have a very special guest today to discuss this, Bhavin Mehta, Vice Chairman of the Pharmaceuticals Export Promotional Council of India. Thank you for joining us, Bhavin. So I want to understand from you that the American market is becoming increasingly uncertain for Indian pharma. What are the key challenges that exporters are facing there, and how do you see this situation evolving?
So if you dissect the exports that we are doing, say 50 to 60% comes from the regulated market, which is EU and US, and rest say 50 or 40% comes from the ROW market. Correct. Now again, you dissect into that, US and Europe are doing extremely well in exports because most of the big guys are focusing over there, and I think so we are the largest US FDA plant approval holders after US, because ours is the only country which has more than, I guess, 100 plants which are approved for a US FDA. And as you know, the market is very lucrative over there. So more and more companies want to pitch in, and they wish to enter into that market. So going forward, I feel there'll be two segmentation which is happening, and currently also it's happening. The big guys are there who are vouching or moving towards the regulated market, and the MSMEs who are there, they are really focusing on the non-reg, that is ROW market, right? Because ROW market also holds so much of potential, because nowadays even most of the MSMEs, they are putting up a plants, or they are almost at par of USFDA or EU facility, so whomsoever even I know, even they are putting up facilities which are at par with USFDA. Only the point might be they might not have triggered, or they have triggered, but they are not exporting in those countries because they want to restrict themselves to the ROW market, right? So going forward, I feel both the markets holds a very good promise, but as far as US goes, difficult to predict because as such now things have become dicey at both the ends, so really don't know what's going to happen forward.
Okay, India has set an ambitious target of doubling or even tripling pharmaceutical exports by 2030. If you can tell us that what are the concrete strategies that are in place to achieve this, and which global markets will be key drivers for this growth according to you?
So currently we are number 3 in exports by volume, okay, and every third vaccine, I think so, which is being sold or given is from India. So as you know, Serum is the largest vaccine manufacturer. So I feel this trend will continue. In terms of value, I feel we'll not be able to achieve much, but I'm very sure in terms of volume, we'll be able to almost double it. That is what the vision the ministry also is carrying, that by 2030 we have to either double or triple. I'm not able to exact the figure, but then we need to double or triple what exports we are doing currently. So I'm very sure we've devised a plan, and we plan to show it to them that how we want to move ahead, taking care of the market dynamics that we have currently.
The government's PLI scheme is being seen as a major step towards pharmaceutical self-reliance, particularly in reducing dependence on China for key raw materials. How has it strengthened India's manufacturing capabilities and global competitiveness?
See, to be very frank, government has done to bolster our self-reliance. Government has really initiated the PLI scheme, whereby the 54 key starting materials which were there, which we have started manufacturing. As you might be aware, Aurobindo has already started manufacturing in the plant, and I think so Q3 or Q4. So I think so Aurobindo will be the largest manufacturer of the KSM, which is being imported currently from China. So in terms of government thought process, I really salute them that it was a very nice move after COVID, that it came up and they came up with a PLI whereby we become self-reliant on ourselves, and we don't have to be dependent on the key raw materials which are we are supposed to drive the industry. So this is one of the very good scheme which they got in, and which really will be a game changer for next 2 years for a country as a whole, by which we'll be able to lower down our cost because the products are going to be produced in India. and we'll be able to be more competitive all across the world. So PLI is the game changer, I feel, for the country and for the pharma industry moving forward.
Thank you so much for your insights. As we follow the developments in the pharmaceutical sector, you stay tuned to Business Today for more updates.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.